Welcome on back to Baseless Claims, our casual conversational comedy podcast. My name is Tay, in my cozy era.
My name is Tori Older and Weiser Thompson.
My name is Tyler. You build the bear, you build the man, Matheson.
Oh, shit.
I hope this is about Cocaine Bear.
No, I think it's about actually like build a bear workshop.
Tori, fuck. Well, that could be a cocaine bear. You can stuff those fuckers with anything at that wild place.
That's what I was wondering. That's literally my exact question because Tori, I wish I was talking about something as cool as Cocaine Bear, but no, this is in fact the stuffed animal juggernaut, the global chain that has conquered the world in terms of stuffed toys for children, the Build-A-Bear Workshop.
Yeah.
Real quick, I do love the idea of a movie tie-in with Cocaine Bear at Build-A-Bear Workshop. That's very funny to me.
It'd be great. They're leaving money on the table.
Why not? If I can stuff my bear with stuffing, why can't I stuff it with cocaine?
Just make it look fucking feral.
Why can I not have a stuffed bear that I bring to every live show and I get wicked snowblind in the bathroom and then I come out and I think I'm a member of the band and then I get on stage and everyone gets mad and yells at me and tells me to get the fuck off the stage and then they kick me out for drinking too much? I don't get it. But anyway.
The fucking bouncer's going to see your friend like hit their weed vape and be like, oh, you got to get out of here. And then you can just shove your face into a bear and they're going to be like, this is kind of a weirdo, but you know, we see lots of them here at the Excision show.
And that was just Tuesday.
That was just Tuesday, and it wasn't even an ICP show. It was just a weird local band. It wasn't even anything cool. They weren't even playing like psychedelic music. They were playing really shitty stuff. It sucked.
It was
I gotta be honest.
Sheryl Crow.
It's just a DJ. It wasn't even a band.
It sucked super hard. It was really bad.
I was sitting in my living room listening to a CD, okay?
It was just a guy that they put on stage and had him play his Spotify playlist. And it wasn't good.
God.
He's a very sad individual. It was a lot of Michael Bublé, but not the sexy stuff.
Yeah, and then there's like a couple of Jack Johnson thrown in there, but honestly, it was just really, really fucked up emotional whiplash at that point.
It was bad. It was really bad. It was like the deep cuts of NSYNC, like not even like the hits. It was like the shit that wasn't even good.
It was Oasis, but every song but the one you know. So what happened at Build-A-Bear Workshop?
It was kind of like
such a good joke.
It was Wonderwall edging. Like every song you thought you were gonna get Wonderwall next, but you never did. Like you were so horny for Wonderwall at that point, and it just never happened. Honestly, it's a damn shame.
People start frothing at the mouth when they hear the first opening chord, but they don't play the song.
Wait, you know what? You know at the end of a show when like the band gets off the stage and then like the house lights come on and they'll play like radio music again through the speaker system as people are exiting out. What if they play Wonderwall then?
That's
like the 2014 remastered version or something.
That's so fucking funny. I love that. The lead singer of Oasis is still on stage. It just flips everyone the double bird as they're walking out. We've got other songs, assholes.
No, you don't.
I fucking hate this song.
No, you fucking don't. You gotta learn to play the hits, okay? Oh, I'm too artsy for that. Shut up, Liam, okay? Shut the fuck up and play Wonderwall. That's what we're all here for.
The fact that you know the lead singer's name is telling.
It's Liam and Noel Gallagher, and they've been in an argument for the last 25 years, and that's why Oasis hasn't toured since.
Wait, isn't Gallagher the guy who smashes watermelons with mallets?
Little known fact, he's in...
Same guy.
Is that what the argument is about? To like smash watermelons during their shows?
One of them wanted to do squashes. One of them wanted to do watermelons.
It was a gourd melon sitch, and they just couldn't. They couldn't figure out what they wanted.
Hotly contested. Do you want watermelon seeds to fly at the audience, or like stringy, like gourd fucking shit to launch out? I don't even know what the fuck is in gourds. It's a gross texture.
I mean, you've cut open a pumpkin, right?
Yeah, it's gross inside of there.
Yeah, it's so gross.
Yeah.
I don't know why people like.
Yeah, so gross.
No, thank you.
I would never stick anything in there.
Do you guys remember the short-lived trend of girls on trans girls specifically on Twitter fucking pumpkins.
What the? Tay, we're on regular internet.
I don't know if that was a trend.
We're on the regular
Tay,
internet.
Hey,
Yeah,
Tay.
it was a trend in
Tay. No.
It was-
Tay.
you got it. Words fucking mean things.
I know. That's
Tay,
why that's why I gave you no context. Is because it's essentially just that, and there's nothing else.
Tay, a trend doesn't mean 55 people liked it and one of them was you. A trend means like at least
Listen,
200,000.
I don't want to know more about. I don't want to
I'm
know.
not going
the
to tell you
statistics and
more about it.
demographics.
I'm just going to say
You're
that
literally okay. I
it was a
trusted you that
trend
you're
in
not
a
going to.
specific community. I didn't say it was a global trend.
You know what? That's fair. But next time we just need to specify a hyper. I don't even know if hyper is enough of a word, but the very extremely specific hyper niche of trans women fucking pumpkins has never entered my sphere of information.
I've never seen it. Like I don't even believe. I bet it's not even real. Like I don't even believe you. You better prove it to me.
Sure, I can send you links.
I'll send them to you, Tyler.
Anywho, this was a long roundabout way to finally end up at the Build-A-Bear workshop, and I don't think they offer that service at the Build-A-Bear workshop. Okay, I don't think you could go in and ask, hey, do you have like a bear that kind of represents like the very popular internet trend of a trans woman fucking a pumpkin?
Look, I understand what you're saying there, Tyler, but you can ask them that. That's not illegal. You're gonna get some weird looks and definitely gonna have some mothers clutching their son's arms.
Depending on how loud you ask, absolutely.
Yeah. You walk in.
Hey, y'all got any bears? When trans girls fuck pumpkins? You guys know about that? You have bears that kind of represent that, like the teddy, like the Thai bears with the Princess Diana, but one.
Do they have
instead,
like the stringy seeds? The stringy seeds that are wet?
They
wet
come out
ones.
they're hanging out of their assholes, and you can pull on it like a Woody toy, and they might say something funny.
So you can do that. There's no laws.
There's no laws against it.
They should make one immediately after someone does it. It's one of those. It'll be a fun story. Why is that law a thing? Well, my friend one time.
Yeah, it'll be like why you can't cross the road on Sundays in Tennessee or some shit like that. It's like,
it's like one of those laws, yeah.
Yeah, like, well, legally, this is really specific, but you legally can't ask the Build-A-Bear workshop employee if they have a teddy bear that represents the 2018 Twitter trend of trans women fucking pumpkins.
Was it pumpkin specifically? I don't care. Actually, I don't want to know.
It was 2022 as well.
That's too recent. That's too recent.
What do you mean it's too recent?
I feel like we as a society.
Why is that a time sensitive?
It is time sensitive because I feel like
in 2022 we know not to stick our cocks in gourds. Okay, it's a lesson we all learned after the coronavirus pandemic. People were locked up. People were locked up, horny, and trying to stick it in anything that's wet.
Tori, I also need to correct you really slightly here. It's not a cock if it's a trans woman. It's a gawk, girl cock.
Honestly, though,
it's unironically the worst term that any LGBTQ community
that sounds like a
come
slur.
up with.
That sounds like a slur.
All gender identities, I feel, and look, I'm not the person that has any allowance to say this, but I feel like
so excited to see where this goes.
All gender identities should embrace the word cock because it's such a strong word.
No, that's actually an incredibly based thing to say. That's awesome.
Yeah. It's an MVP in terms of vocabulary.
Absolutely.
In terms of sexual specific, not even genitalia specific, in terms of sexual specific language, cock is just a strong contender, you know?
Like if the most feminine person on earth walked up to me and said, "Suck my cock," I would have so much respect for that person. You have no idea.
Yes, it's like a power play. Because if you were you're not gonna be like, "Yeah, suck my wiener." All right, fucking incel dork, get the fuck out of here. And then you'd push them to the ground. And that's how that conversation ends.
And then you would call them Oscar Mayer for a while.
Yeah.
My weenie. No, my weenie. And plus my gawk, Come on, let's not be afraid of the power of the word cock, okay?
We must embrace the power of the cock.
Cock is genderless. Cock is powerful. It's all knowing.
Tyler,
Cock is a state of mind.
God, I wish that was YouTube friendly. God, that would be our title. Boy, would it.
We are so far removed from the Build-A-Bear workshop. It's unbelievable. Do I
sorry,
even bring it up anymore?
Yes, I
derailing
want to
it.
know. I've been trying to get it back there.
I've been trying to get my cock back in a Build-A-Bear workshop for so long.
I didn't know that the road was going to be closed back to Build-A-Bear Workshop because Tay wanted to talk about the Twitter trend of trans girls putting their penises inside pumpkins.
Yeah, honestly,
That's not something I expected to happen.
We were en route. We were like 5 minutes away from the Build-A-Bear workshop, and then I pointed out the window and goes, "Ooh, what's that?" We took
And then
the
like
exit.
an IED, fucking pumpkin cocks exploded and flipped the fucking Humvee.
Fuck, this is just like the Hurt Locker with Jeremy Renner.
We are in the sexual hurt locker.
Fuck, I also wish that was YouTube friendly.
I know it's closer, but not quite there. We'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get there eventually, but fuck, the sexual hurt locker is very good. Honestly, all we would need is just the hurt locker, but instead of the dude who played Dexter's brother, we just have Scarlett Johansson. That's the sexual hurt locker. Because there was a lot of sexual tension between Jeremy Renner and his therapist in that movie. I'll just say it.
You remember so much more about the Hurt Locker than I do, brother.
I've never seen it, so
Okay. Back to what's important, okay? Back to what this country was built on. And that's
trans
the
girls fucking pumpkin.
And that's the Build-A-Bear workshop. I went to the mall because inside of the mall, there is an eyeglass location in which I needed a new prescription for my new glasses that I'm getting.
Really weird way to say that, but okay.
Exactly. Well, with my brand new prescription, this is how I could see this happening.
Okay.
I walk into the mall and I spot all the way down. I'm like, why would a mall have a line out the door? Like, I could see if it was 1993 and you had to pick up concert tickets at a physical location still. I could see something in the mall having a line out the door if one of the Jonas Brothers was there, and this was 2007. Sure. What I did not expect...
Or 2023.
Or 2023. Honestly, hey, look, Joe can still get it. Okay, Joe's hot.
Burn It Up is a fucking hit.
It is a fucking hit. Any way you slice it. Anywho, what I was like, what possible location at a mall could have a line out the door? Like, what's going on over there? The line was out the door at the Build-A-Bear workshop. And I'm not talking like there's a couple people outside of the door. I'm talking it is snaking. Like, it has gotten to the point where like a TSA agent would put down like one of those like dividers to start snaking people. There is a fucking line out the door and like 5 stores down for the Build-A-Bear workshop.
Sure.
What the hell?
I couldn't see inside. It was so packed in there that I couldn't see what all the hubbub was about at this Build-A-Bear workshop. So it's our legal obligation to describe to the audience fully, truthfully, 100% lore accurate what was going down inside of this Build-A-Bear workshop where there was a line out the fucking door.
Now, the low-hanging fruit is that Pauly D was there having his signature bear.
Oh, DJ Pauly D.
DJ Pauly D of the Jersey Shore. And he was there coasting off his D-list fame and selling a bear that... What do they drink? What do they drink in the Jersey Shore?
Jaeger bombs.
Okay, he's holding a Jaeger bomb.
The bear is holding a Jaeger bomb, or Pauly D was handing out Jaeger bombs to the kids?
Both.
Well, it's Pauly B because it stands for Pauly Bear, and that's his.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, that's really good.
It's also a very sex-positive teddy bear.
Oh, God. Oh,
yeah, but it
God.
doesn't. Yeah, but the bear doesn't have sex with fat chicks. Okay, and that's 100% one of the rules.
Look, I have loads of girlfriends. I don't care, but I don't go for the big ones.
Look, and that's not a claim that Baseless Claims the podcast is endorsing. That's what Pauly D himself
we're just
is.
reporting on
Pauly
it.
B and Pauly D are endorsing.
They both, yeah.
Now, I have to ask, what day was this on?
Hold on, Tay. Before I answer that question, Also, wish it was YouTube friendly. This Build-A-Bear doesn't fuck fat chicks is a great title. Can't use it.
Can't do it. Makes us look pretty bad from the get, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's real
Not a
fucked
good
up.
people are going to go, I don't think I want to listen to that podcast. They already think that, but now they're going to definitely think it.
God, this was like a fucking like Wednesday or Thursday. You know,
Nice,
this
hump
was
day.
not.
Sweet.
This was not anything where it's like. But also, like, what is a Build-A-Bear also going to have like a fucking Saturday drop? Like, is something special going on a Saturday there? Like, I don't know what the fuck could possibly be happening. But it's extra weird. It was on a weekday.
Yeah, basically, why I'm asking is if this was like recent Valentine's Day.
No,
Fuck, they got
not recent enough for Valentine's Day.
Not recent enough for Valentine's Day. Okay.
No, there was
Then what
no
the fuck
fucking.
is in January where people are gifting each other fucking Build-A-Bears?
I think there was a. I think there was a special bit. I think they had the fucking, like the Build-A-Bear equivalent of KK Slider in that fucking joint.
It must have been something. What kind of animal do they not have that they want to stuff now? I feel like they kind of got them all.
They got a lot of them.
Do they have
Oh,
a
God,
like
I hope
brand
it's-
deal maybe with like fucking Yu-Gi-Oh? Like you could get the
No.
Blue Eyes White Dragon stuffed Build-A-Bear. I would buy that. I'd buy
Smart
that.
to say, Tyler, because Yu-Gi-Oh's never been more popular, but I don't think that's what was happening right now.
I hate
But good guess.
I hate that I have to bring this up because it's like the fourth podcast in a row now that I've done
here we
this.
go. Here we go.
It's
Here we go.
Pokemon.
You don't have to. You don't have to. You
There
don't.
is a
You
Pokemon
manufacture
tie-in
the reasons
at
every
Build-A-Bear.
time.
It's true though.
You don't know that it's true.
I do know that it's true. That they have a tie-in with Pokemon, so that might have been it.
Well, it does make sense. It's a store for children.
Yeah, exactly.
I do want to point that out though, because I feel like if it was a tie-in with Pokemon, it would be pathetic losers who are 30 years old.
Okay, let's pump the fucking brakes here a little bit.
It'd be loser. It'd be such dorks.
Truly unfuckable human beings. Now, Tyler,
Wow!
is there a chance that people were going for the Happy Hugs Teddy Super Bowl gift set?
That would be it.
That sounds like it's
gotta be
wearing
it.
lingerie. I don't know what that means,
What?
but it sounds like
It
the
might as
Build-A-Bear is
well be.
wearing lingerie.
It's wearing a Super Bowl TM t-shirt or hoodie.
Is there a cheerleader one too?
There certainly is, and it's a bunny.
Oh,
Don't
Yeah,
like
again,
that.
I
Do
wanna
not
reiterate
like that.
this
Don't
was
like that at
children.
all.
This was very young 5-year-old children lined out the door. So like, what do the kids love so much that they would be like, Mom, it's fucking Thursday. We gotta go to Build-A-Bear.
my knee-jerk response is either Peppa Pig or Bluey.
Oh, fuck. You know what they have? You know what else this fucking rabbit's wearing? An online exclusive Paulette TM, The Office Valentine's Day gift set.
What?
Who goes to
got-
Build-A-Bear? I'm so confused about their clientele.
What little
right
kid
now.
goes to Build-A-Bear Workshop to buy a fucking rabbit wearing Jim and Pam on their t-shirt?
Mom, I want the Build-A-Bear that looks like Michael Scott. No. Who is their clientele? I'm so confused what their target demo is.
Now I don't know if
Yeah,
their
now it's
clientele
a
is who I thought it was.
Now it's just a complete wild card as to what this could have been.
Because they get fucking buckled. They've got the ugliest frog stuffy that I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's truly the ugliest shit I've ever seen.
I
Do they
would
have,
get
like-
that. I
do
would
they have,
get an
like,
ugly
recent-
frog. That sounds hilarious.
Do they have like recent releases on the website?
That's what I'm
Tori?
on. That's what I'm on right now, and it's Super Bowl. They got an online exclusive Happy Hugs Teddy St. Patrick's Day gift set. It's a bear wearing a St. Patrick's Day tuxedo.
Well, it can't be that because it was in January.
This fucking rabbit is a predator. This rabbit is wearing a t-shirt that says "Kiss me, I'm Irish-ish."
That makes me. I'm further away. I thought I might be like close to an answer. I'm further away from the
Yeah,
answer
no,
than I
I
am when I
totally
showed
get
up here
that.
today.
You're in
Like,
the middle of the desert, stumbling around in the
Because
witching
there's-
hour, just waiting for a morsel of food to stay alive and continue your search.
I didn't know that they were hitting these properties super hard. And now I'm just like, but these were kids. Like, I'm sorry, are kids super into The Office? Is that what kids are learning these days? Like they go to second grade and they're only learning like, Jim and Pam are so fucking I've never seen The Office. I don't even know.
That'd be the worst if you went to like a second grade classroom and instead of hearing them talk about like the new episode of Recess or like Hey Arnold, they were talking about like the funny
that's
goof.
fucked. That's so fucked. I hate that picture.
Yeah.
That you just painted.
I love Dwight. He's so dorky. I love when Jim
and then there's one hipster fucking 6-year-old that's like, I actually like the UK version better.
Ricky Gervais is a visionary.
Shut the fuck up, Tommy. Shut the fuck up. If it's a little I actually like the British version better. Get out of our schools.
Yeah, get stuffed, Barclay.
Yeah, push him over.
Get the fuck out, you beans for breakfast haver. Get him the fuck out of here.
You said that with the same vitriol as a slur, and I loved it. You beans haver.
Beans
we
haver.
need more slurs for the English.
I was about to say we need more slurs for straight white dudes specifically. Yep. We need one that's really good because we have
Chad's played.
Chad isn't even like Chad is barely a we need one that is
I
so
want it to hurt
negative.
when I hear it.
I got it. I have the perfect one for you.
What is it?
Reddit moderator.
But that implies dorky. We need one that's like, even for dudes who are like good looking, you know, like we need one that is so powerful.
It's got to be for people who aren't just online.
It's got to be for just anyone. Like we need one where it's like, how I would describe this is we need a slur for straight dudes who think that they're cooler for having different interests than like general things. Like someone who's like, oh, I'm really into photography. We need a slur for them.
What'd you do this weekend?
Hipster?
Oh, I actually walked around the cities and I took some film photos.
Hipster, like they kind of wore as a badge of honor for a while, but now they think it's gross, but it's not gross enough, okay?
Okay, I see what you're saying.
It's got to be something that when you hear it, you know it's a slur.
So you know how we kind of made Karen a pseudo slur?
I know, and it gets used everywhere. We need that.
Yeah, but like we need one for the kind of people that you're describing. So would like,
hey gang, let's just let Tyler's take off. Like what a fucking Tyler, you know? It kind of works.
It works.
It does.
I know too many straight white Tylers, way too many.
It's a bad name. Do I wish I had something else? Absolutely, every single day, but it's what I'm stuck with, okay?
Hey, also, can we work on your name? Can we give you something else? Because, like, legit, I have too many Tylers in my life, and someone's got to change.
I'll do Dale. Can I do Dale?
You want to be a Dale?
It's
honestly,
so
I'll take anything.
It's so out there that like, who else has got it? You know, how many Dales do you know right off the top of your fucking dome?
Like two,
Earnhardt,
maybe?
and that's it.
Not a singular one. You know Dale Earnhardt, and that's the only fucking one.
I know a Dale.
I would rather go with that because I'm sick of like if I'm recanting a story about how, you know, the great joke that you told. I don't want to have to be like, so Tyler said, friend Tyler, not brother Tyler. I'm sick of that distinction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
and
a
since
bad
you've known
one
your
after.
brother for longer, that kind of takes seniority, so I get that.
Little bit.
How long have you actually known him though? Like,
I feel like the real him, I just started seeing since he started going to hot yoga.
Wait, hold on. My brother started hot yoga is A, great title, and B, a story I'm dying to know.
You'll hear about it later. He does it nude.
What?
Wait,
That's what makes it so hot.
I feel like you don't want to be saying that about your own brother.
Yeah,
that's
a little.
I don't. It's a funny sentence, but halfway you can sense the pause.
A lot of apprehension in that one.
No, I'm a fucking baseless clam. I love seeing my brother do hot nude yoga.
Don't say that! Don't say that! He was a baseless claim, you fucking psycho! You can't say that!
What? I can't say jokes as a comedian,
A
it's my
society?
job to push boundaries. Saying if I
Oh
want
my
to talk about my
God.
nude ass brother doing downward dog, I'm gonna do it. All right.
If I'm going to talk about my hot ass brother doing hot ass yoga, I'm going to talk about it. What's wrong with that? We got the same body. We're brothers. We're not twins,
That's just
but
me
we're brothers.
speaking truth to power, okay?
Jesus.
The fucking libs don't want you to talk about your incredibly hot brother doing yoga, okay?
The woke
Talk about your
mob.
hot brother to own the libs, dude.
The woke mob doesn't want to hear me talk about my nude brother doing hot yoga. They hate when I talk about my extremely nude brother doing hot yoga. They hate that shit. And that's why I make sure to bring it up to own them, okay? I'm sick of our PC culture. If I want to talk about my hot brother doing yoga, I'll do it. This is a free country, isn't it?
What the fuck are we even talking about anymore?
Surprisingly, not the weirdest topic so far.
True.
Now, we have an audience suggestion.
Did we even finish whatever we were talking about?
No.
I don't
and it
fucking
doesn't matter.
I have no idea where we were.
Everyone was at the Build-A-Bear workshop to see Tyler's hot nude yoga bear. That's where they were at.
And also the pauly.
Yeah. Okay.
Coming January 2024, the Baseless Claims bear. It's
all three of us together as one. It's got 3 heads.
It's like a hydra. Yeah, it's like a hydra.
It's like 2 normal bears and then one just like obnoxiously Technicolor one. Cause you know.
And the 2 normal bears are like trying to strangle the head of the 3rd hydra.
But the 3rd hydra is just smiling the whole time.
Yeah, it's
got a bach.
Bear cock. God damn it.
Can it also have like a 6-pack just because, you know?
Only
it
on
can-
your 3rd.
Well, no, you each split the 6-pack. So Tyler
We
gets the
each have a
left half.
2-pack.
Well, me and Tyler individually have 6-packs, but they're different types of 6-packs.
That's like so adjacent to like a fishing joke. Like
Yeah, sure is.
I love it. Facebook
that
humor
age
is
now,
on its
you
way
know?
back. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We're pushing 30. We're gonna get into like really into like hyper specific Facebook groups. Like,
No.
I hate my wife, but I love fishing.
God, I hate that shit so much.
I love it. I think I love it. I think it's turned around. I think when you hit a certain age, you just kind of start loving it. We have an audience suggestion for a topic, which is from Propin. And I hate to give our audience credit because they're stupid and they suck.
You're
And they're a bunch
such
of
an asshole,
fucking
dude.
Your thing was propping, man.
Just
and a
give
bunch of
credit where
fucking
credit's
idiots.
due.
A bunch of fucking idiots. Okay.
Tori, that had to have gotten picked up, right?
Not if my homie does me right.
What if he bass boosts it though?
Propin suggested we need a new dangerous sport. And I think that's a good idea. I think it's true. Sports have gotten too safe. All right. We have padding.
They're soft.
Yeah.
They're soft. What happened when men used to die in the name of one extra point?
Football players barely get concussed at the rate they used to.
True that.
I know. They're almost living to 50 at this point. This is ridiculous.
Unreal.
Gross.
Propin suggested, like, think of something like combine ice skating and fencing. Now, we don't have to, like, combine them, but Propin, that's a great idea. Ice skate. You add ice to anything, that's already infinitely more dangerous. You add ice to just walking, that's dangerous.
Can I give you one of my suggestions for a dangerous sport then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Going off this? American Ninja Warrior, but literally everything is icy.
Honestly, it doesn't even need to be
just the
icy.
ice
You
level.
just put like wax or like a lubricant. You put fucking KY on every surface, and it's it's wicked hard.
Yeah.
Have anyone get past like the 3rd obstacle?
But if it is like literally all layered in ice though, think about like when you're fucking jumping across the fucking balls or whatever. That's wipeout. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. You're jumping across some shit and you crack the ice and then you fall onto it. You're gonna get stabbed. Ice fucking hurts.
Yeah, ice is horrible.
I almost knocked out my right eye because of ice. I slid on ice. As a child, I literally, I had an ice thing stab like right behind my right eye.
Ah!
Yeah, it was crazy.
Ah, no,
Yeah, I
thank
almost lost my
you.
right eye because of ice. Fuck, but I'd be so much cooler with an eye patch, though.
Would you?
I think I
don't
would
think you
be.
would.
I think I would be.
I don't think I want to talk to you, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. An eye patch would kind of be like, especially when you're in middle school, like, whoa.
No.
That's
That'd be the
weird.
worst
No.
time. Nowadays, it's like,
That would be
he had
the
something. All right, let's go have a
absolute
conversation.
That dude-
But in middle school,
That dude was one of the fucking cast members of Deadliest Catch, is what you think when you see an eye patch.
you're right. I bet that's
You
what
do
11-year-olds would say.
You do not have the mindset of a middle schooler anymore.
I'm glad I don't, okay? I'm glad
yeah,
I don't.
exactly. Because if you did, seeing a kid in an eye patch, you would go beep, 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 target acquired, and then just relentlessly bully that kid until they died.
Very
Okay,
true.
what else do we got for dangerous sports?
I was going to say in the similar vein to that, like just as a quick throwaway one, having worked at Sky Zone, add a trampoline to literally any activity makes it at least 30 times deadlier. Like brushing your
true.
teeth, but on a trampoline, like you got like a 50-50 chance of making it out alive. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, I can get you down lower. What about skeet shooting on a trampoline?
Hey, I am so happy you said that. I am so happy you
No.
said that. I have a couple of these. A lot of mine were skeet shooting adjacent.
so they require a gun. A lot of them, I feel like those are already pretty dangerous.
Just a few.
Yeah.
Ski jumping crossed with skeet shooting.
Are they, okay.
They have the biathlon, which is cross country skiing and then shooting.
Oh, this is so
just
good.
add
Yeah,
jump in there.
I don't think
Tori,
you're getting
this
what
is
I
so
mean.
good.
The clay pigeon is the ski jumper.
Yes, that's what I was imagining. There's two
no, I
separate
didn't get
teams,
that.
one shooter, one jumper, and the
Yeah.
shooters are trying to get rid of as many jumpers as possible. Is that,
Yeah,
am I right?
it's an asymmetrical multiplayer game, yeah.
What the fuck?
You know what? I love that.
then-
I feel like skiers need to get taken down a notch anyway. Like, I feel like,
yeah, they're too fucking pompous.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Skiers.
you know what I'm talking about, Tori? You ski. Like, you know, you've
Yeah.
seen people at ski resorts who are just like, they need to break their femur. They need to break their femur.
If it is ski jumpers, I feel like normally don't. But what we should do is take the rich people who are like, oh yeah, we're just gonna take the kids for a week to, you know, the mountains in Colorado to go skiing 1 day a year, and they always go to the most expensive, nicest ski resorts. We'll put them on fucking jump skis, push them down that big old hill.
It's not, ski jumpers, that's more adjacent to like skateboarders or hacky sackers.
Yes. But then, wait, we could also give a gun to the ski jumpers. So, like, as they're flying through the air, they're trying to take out the people shooting them.
Let's make it-
That'd be
let's-
so badass.
Let's make it a little bit more fair. I like that.
One idea I had was just to bring it back to the simplicity of something that already exists, but not in the physical world. I think bringing Rocket League to real life would be fucking sick as hell.
I had that
yeah.
one too. I literally wrote just literally Rocket League. It'd be so fucking dangerous, but also the raddest shit. Like, I would actually be into watching that.
Oh, absolutely.
Like Rocket League, but in the shittiest fucking car you've ever seen. Like, it's a fucking 1984.
Wait, hold on. New idea coming to me. What if we had a person in one of those like big inflatable balls and they were the ball? So there's like an additional level of the danger to it.
Can you withstand a head-on collision with two vehicles even in one of those?
Oh, I've seen some pretty wild TikToks, all right? People doing
This
crazy
is true.
shit out there with
this
cars.
is true.
And big balls. Okay, I had one synchronized swimming, but the water is near boiling.
So you're telling me you're making two boys jump synchronized. They got to do flipping cool tricks all together.
Yeah.
But in boiling water.
Well, near boiling. Okay, I'm not a savage
Near
person,
boiling,
okay?
yeah.
I don't want pure death, but I do want some skin meltage. I want them to look a little silly when they come out of that water.
We can call them the hot tub boys.
They get about 1 round. They can do all the practice they want in normal water, but like things are different in the game. When you're in the show.
Different.
What do you got, Tyler?
So I have one that I think everyone will be like, yeah, of course this guy thought of it. It's it's called water parking.
Okay.
And
Now, water parking, as in,
I'll tell you this, you're not
Go on,
it's competitive.
go on.
It's being good at a water park. That's what it
actually,
is.
I'm kind of on board.
So what it is, there is no lifeguard. There's only referees, and it's 2 people and an entire water park. And it's essentially just tag at a water park. But you can wait at the bottom of the slide and like smack the fuck out of them as they're coming out of the tube. And also the water pressure is just a little bit higher. So you fucking
Hell yeah, it
launch
is, brother.
out of that fucker.
Yeah, you shoot down them slides.
I thought you were going to go through the route of like making Olympics at a water park. So like each slide is its own race. There's a wave pool event, there's a kiddie pool event, and like there's hundreds of competitors that all compete at the same time over like different heats or whatever.
No. You know how like scared you are to be in a water park because like the ground is concrete or it's like hard ass like wood with nails poking out of it because you're trying to get up to a slide. Now, imagine playing tag with someone in that, where you are running for your life, trying not to slip at the exact same time.
You're wearing silly little boy shorts that are meant for getting wet.
True.
Yeah.
That's another
You're
thing
not
people
in-
aren't going to want to talk about. But like you're basically buck ass naked.
You
Essentially,
are
yeah.
dick out to the world. You are wearing nothing.
Oh,
And-
we're going ancient Greece style.
I like it.
Yeah, you are just you're in your little ass shorts that are meant for the water, and you are like trying to hide from another human being who is trying to hunt you down in a water park, and it's terrifying. I feel like it's the scariest fucking thing in the world.
Is there a number of tags that you have to get in order to like complete this task, or is it just like, oh, that dude looked like really sick at the water park, and this guy looked kind of cool but not as sick?
Mm-hmm.
It's like lights off type shit. Like you're trying to hide and run away from one person who is trying to just tag you at this water park. And you, like, everything's still running. You have everything at your disposal and you can try and hide, but it's terrifying and you can slip and fall and just break your head open on cement.
So it's just getting tagged once though, to clear that up.
You get tagged once and you're done.
All right.
So who decides? Is it like a coin flip to decide who's it and who's not?
Yeah, that seems fair. Like a coin toss.
because otherwise, how would you determine that, right? So like the
Chase
coin
me.
flip, like because if you said they have a ref, the ref can be like, call it in the air, ping.
It's just deadly only because of like the cement and shit you could slip on because it's all fucking wet.
Yeah.
I want every sport to be. I wish baseball, like the rules were. They were like, well, what if someone hits like a little pop fly in the infield? They're like, oh, we'll just call that an out then. Like they could just wave it an out if they want to. It doesn't matter. Like just coming up with the rules on the fucking spot, watching tapes.
or just more sports should be more wet. You know, like the potential of slipping.
Yeah, water baseball would be
Adding
fun.
any element of H2O in a sport that doesn't already have it. Like we've already talked about ice earlier, but adding just like straight liquid water, is there a way to add steam into any of these sports?
Like it's all like hot tub heated, so you're just fucking like moist and sticky and out of breath.
Oh,
Nice.
what about competitive saunaing, where you just see how long you can go in a sauna?
Outlast.
That's dangerous. It's also called being drunk at a hotel, probably though.
True.
Okay, can I hit you guys with this one?
Yeah.
Sure.
Olympic wrestling, but the outfits are 200 grit sandpaper.
Okay. Tori. First of all, Tori. Ouch.
Demented bullshit.
This
you
is
feel proud of
1
yourself?
a.m. Tory thinking of
I
this
was
shit,
gonna
waking
say-
up to write this down.
Did you wake up at 1 a.m., turn on your notes app and go, as you wrote that down?
Yup, 100%. Yes, I did.
Now,
Fucking
Tori,
psycho.
Tori, I love that, and I do want you to explain it, but the intrusive thought that did enter my head that I do have to let our listening audience know is Olympic wrestling, but they are also dressed like they're in The Masked Singer. Like they're just all in different crazy.
They're wearing a full fursuit, and then on top of the fursuit is 200 grit sandpaper.
Yo, I would watch the fuck out of WWE wrestling, but in fursuits.
Yeah.
Now, is it just there? It just hurts, right? That's the extent of it. It just
I
fucking
said
hurts.
Olympic wrestling to distinguish it from WWE because there's less like boy on boy contact in that. I want this to be like they are groping the shit out of each other, and it fucking hurts every time.
Mm-hmm. Imagine the strategy of grabbing your opponent's head and just rubbing it down your chest over the course of this.
That's a viable move. Is just grab them and cheese grate their head like it's a Parmigiano Reggiano on top of your
you
collar.
just have to just wrapping your thighs around their head. It's done. That's it.
It's not going to be pleasant for sure.
Here's the strategy though. What if we made it instead of one grit of sandpaper, you could choose the grit of sandpaper, like lower grit sandpaper, like the 50 or 100 or whatever, is going to be harder to move around in because the paper is just stiffer. Yeah. But if you have the higher grit sandpapers, then you have a little bit more mobility. So which do you want? Do you want the better damage or do you want the better mobility?
And hey, the entire spectrum is open for this competition. It's like fucking F1. Like the cars are going to be built with a similar thing in mind, but they're all going to be built a little bit differently. So someone might have the roughest sandpaper and grind your fucking face against it, or you could have the mobility and get around that person.
And it's also the technical challenge of like, how are you adhesiving this sandpaper to yourself? Are you doing like glue,
they
duct tape?
They make a singlet out of it, Tyler. They're not psychos.
They uncomfortable.
No, you don't feel it though. It's like attached to the cloth of the singlet.
Hey Tori, I know in the perfect world you don't feel it, but in the real life in the real life, regardless of the perfect rules and like machinery we've created, if you are wearing external sandpaper, you are feeling it.
Yeah, okay. Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Okay. Here's what I got as well. It's called the triathlon of danger. There's step 1. You skydive into a field, right? But in the air, you can, and it is encouraged that you do whatever dirty tactics you possibly can. There are no rules in this game.
Holy, okay. Fuck, all right.
That's
sure.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck it. Sure. Go over to someone, rip their fucking backpack off, and throw them to the ground. Sure.
Exactly.
Okay.
There are no rules. You can start sabotaging. Like, the game has no definitive start point either. So you can sabotage someone months in advance. It doesn't matter.
All right.
Tyler.
They want dangerous sports today, all right?
Yeah, sure.
The audience wants blood, okay? That's what they're after. We're going to give it to them.
But
in
do
the
they
most
want
spectacular
death?
fashion.
That's the thing. Do we want to kill our competitors?
What is danger without the fear of death?
Fair.
Nothing.
Okay, yeah, no, I get you. I give you that.
You landed, if you land, and I do want to make this very clear, if you land, you have to pack up your parachute, and that will be important later. You do have to repack it up. What you're aiming for is you are aiming to land as close as you can to one of the 10 dune buggies that are in this field.
Fuck yes.
Okay.
There are only 10, and there are 15 people that jump out of the plane.
God,
so
Up it. Make it 20. Only half make it.
Okay, 20. There are 20 people that jump out of the plane. There are 10 dune buggies. Again, anything goes once you are like, and once you hit the ground, anything. You got to do whatever you can to get this dune buggy. You get in the dune buggy, and you drive up a mountain. Mario Kart rules. You want to throw anything. You want to like
turtle shells, the whole bit.
Obstacles. You want to run someone off the road. It's all fucking good. The event organizers have extremely loose morals. There is nothing that they won't allow. You get to the top of the mountain. You have to wingsuit glide down the mountain back into the field where the finish line is. But in order to stop yourself, it all depends on how good you were at packing the parachute that you had to pack when you hit the ground.
Yes.
There can only be one winner. Again,
Yes.
it all depends on how good you are at packing that parachute.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's the fucking, I would watch that. Like, they should televise that because, like, no one wants to watch a marathon, but I would fucking watch that.
who gives a fuck about the New
Absolutely.
York Marathon? They make a big deal about it every year. Like, oh, the New York Marathon is happening. Does anyone die in the marathon?
Sometimes
No?
it's happened.
It's happened, but they don't televise it. Like, I want to see, like, I want the cameraman to be
No, they
right up in there.
televised it that one time.
Tori.
I didn't fucking do it.
That doesn't fucking matter, dude.
It's not like Tori was the terrorist.
Well, okay, so on that topic, I have this sport, which is pool, but one of the balls is rigged to explode on impact. Okay, and you don't know which ball.
I
It's one of
fucking
them.
love that. Is it, to make it fair, is it one solid and one stripe is rigged to explode, or just one individual ball?
Just one ball. It's at random.
Okay.
Even the organizers don't know.
Yeah, because like at the beginning of a game of pool, you don't really get to choose if your stripes or solids like
Yeah,
right
no,
off the
you
bat.
don't. But I
You
don't
just
think
take whichever one is the most optimal.
it'll be funny to watch people like take their shot and then back like 30 feet off of the pool table.
And what if
Again-
what if one out of every 30 games it's the cue ball?
I mean, you never know. It's literally any of them.
Hey, at the end of the day, though, again, this is kind of similar to the Hurt Locker.
We're really circling the drain on Hurt Locker content right now.
Anything could explode at any moment, and that's the theme of the Hurt Locker, starring Jeremy Renner, if y'all didn't know.
R.I.P.
I don't think he died.
But he did get run over by a snowplow, so we're all just hoping for a swift recovery.
Jeremy,
what?
we're all hoping for a swift recovery.
It's his own snowplow. He broke a lot of bones, but he's fine, I guess. I think.
How do you
Okay,
run
so-
yourself over with your own snowplow?
It happens like 5,000 times a year. It's super common.
Oh, okay. I'm just not educated.
Yeah, exactly. Why don't you get a snowplow and run yourself over, dipshit?
Okay, I will.
Get some culture.
But hey, if we are being honest, I don't know how the fuck he ran himself over with his own snowplow. I got more. You want more?
Yeah, I want more
let's do-
dangerous sports. I want more deadly sports.
This is another skeet shooting one.
So a lot of guns are kind of a
guns.
prerequisite.
Okay, so
Yeah.
This one is jousting and skeet shooting, which means that instead of having lances, they have shotguns.
Oh, hey, that reminds me. I did have another one. I just didn't write it down. Okay. Slip and slides. We all know them. We all love
Sure,
them.
love them. Great.
Jousting on the slip and slides, on opposite
Hell
slip and
yeah,
slides.
dude.
Yes.
Absolutely. Oh my god,
And-
that'd be so sick.
You can dodge. You can do whatever. You can also, like, hey, it's not against the rules. You can also have a horse on that slip and slide if you want. It's probably going to kill you, but you can do it. Legally,
Wait,
you can bring
there's not a
anything
rule
you
you
want.
have to slide on the slip and slide?
You can slide on whatever surface you want on the slip and slide.
Okay.
Like if you want to have a
So
Humvee
here's my
on the slip and
question.
slide.
Here's my question. Is it one slip and slide track and you're on a collision course, or is it like proper jousting where it's like two tracks and you go
Split,
at each
that's a
other
good
opposite
question.
directions?
Two tracks,
Yeah,
you're going in
yeah.
opposite directions.
Okay, yeah, because if it's just head-on collision, that's just a slip and slide.
That's essentially just football. We just made football with extra complications.
Football, but
Where
wetter.
again, yeah, football but wetter.
Football, but better, honestly.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, it's just the same amount of concussions, the same amount of dead at 50.
I mean, I have one more. Can we do one more?
Oh yeah, go for it.
Okay. It's golf and dodgeball.
Ouch. Fucking ouch.
Hell yeah. You came up with some really good ones, dude. God, golf and dodgeball.
although-
holy how much distance do the Dodgers get?
30 feet.
Ouch.
It's over, dude. They're dead. They're all
They're done.
dead.
Okay.
They're fucking, if they're good, if they're accurate, it's not easy to be accurate with a golf ball.
Dude, all you have to do is get one good driver
But also-
shot, and that golf ball goes through that person's head.
There's
dude.
like 5 balls on each side, and so you have to like hit it, and then if you don't have another golf ball, you have to run out into the field and grab one that didn't make it all the way. Just like dodgeball. It's like legit dodgeball Vince Vaughn ass rules.
Okay.
Tori,
okay,
can I add an addendum to one of your rules where like they flip a coin at the beginning where only one side gets to drive first and the opposing side just gets like 10 seconds to try and run and dodge as best they can before the person fucking belts them.
So what you're saying is that you want to heavily rig the rules in this, like, well, this team is probably going to lose because 3 of their people will be down immediately.
No, they only get one drive and they got to hit them. So like all 5 people run away at the start and they have 10 seconds to get as far away and dodge as they possibly can. And they start on a losing foot because, you know, they're scared. But because the opposing team drove, they are now 1 ball down the rest of the game.
Okay. I guess I guess it makes it more dangerous, and that's what the goal of this entire prompt
Exactly.
was. So
because you have to have your
take
back turned. You also don't know if they're aiming for you off that initial drive. So it just makes it extra deadly because you can't prep for it. It just fucking hurts.
You know what else gets way too convoluted before we wrap it up? This podcast. So go ahead and leave a like, favorite, comment, or review. Really helps the show out, gets us into curated lists, spreads us around, and be sure to share us with your friends. I'm sure they would love to hear our bullshit. And if you want to join in the discourse, you can join our Discord by going to the description of wherever you're listening to this show and finding that link there to join people like Propin, who gave us our wonderful question today.
You could also go over to youtube.com/shapelessmedia, which is the YouTube channel that corresponds with this very podcast. You can find every single episode of this show along with hundreds of other videos, so subscribe there and you're bound to find something you like.
Now we've reached the point of the episode where we leave you with our final baseless claim. It's whatever we just want to say. There's no evidence to back it up. There's nothing substantially like beneficial towards society. We just kind of shoot from the hip and say whatever comes to mind. And that's what we leave you with for the rest of the week until next Friday.
I want to see my hot brother do yoga.
I also want to see Tori's hot brother do hot yoga.
You know what? Just to wrap it all up, I also want to see Tori's hot brother do hot yoga.